Well, that takes time, even for the Enclave. Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off. Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eden, and I was hoping we could talk. When I was a child, growing up in rural Kentucky, I had the best friend a boy could hope for, my dear old dog, Honey. Oh, the adventures we had. From Norton Creek to Hagenville we roamed, carefree and courageous, irresponsible, and completely inseparable. It was, for a little boy,
to Megaton
perfect existence. So, let me ask you, America, how many of your children can say the same? How many of this nation's youth are truly happy, truly carefree? Well, we both know the answer, don't we? None. America's children live in a terrifying, meaningless existence. There is no hope, no happiness. That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great nation are its highest priority. The Enclave will restore every American school, reinstate every youth program, and offer counseling and financial assistance to any family in need. We will match up the destitute, orphan children of the capital wasteland with qualified, eligible adults. We will rebuild the American family as it was meant to be. Values of our past shall be the foundation of our future. But for now, my America, we must part. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory, well, that takes time, even for the Enclave. Until we meet again, this is your president, John Henry Eden, signing off. And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden. Straight to your heart. Can't get too far ahead of his followers. You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave, President of America, President of your heart. This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America.
Ah, fellow student on the path of the wasteland. Welcome to my humble caravan. The type of safety that can only be ensured. Please, enjoy my selection of high-quality problem solvers. Give me a shout if you need anything easy. I've got a knack for this sort of thing, you know. Keep your skills sharp and your eyes peeled. All right?
Hey.
Hang on, you're not one of them. I nearly blasted you in two. Get over here before they spot you. Now what the hell are you doing all the way out here? That's great, but I got bigger problems than being the town post office right now. The shit's about to hit the fan in this cesspool, and I don't think I can stop them. Well, at first they do their typical gang bullshit. You know, break stuff and make lots of noise, but they always kept their distance. But this last time, they went too far. They killed all of our Brahmin. I mean, that's our lifeblood out here. Nothing. The family are just a bunch of damn Yeah, sure. I'll just go and take all of them out by myself. What are you, crazy? As soon as they roll into town, I lock my doors just like everyone else. I don't want to take my eyes off the ramp here. There's no telling when the family will return. Can you do me a favor and check on the other people's houses here? You know, make sure they're doing okay? Speak with Davis West, Karen Shenzi, and Ken Ewers. I can't take that. You're just going to have to Just watch yourself. I've got an itchy trigger finger.
Hello? Is this the mailman? Oh, I do hope my fall cap... Oh, goody. I can hardly wait to browse the latest fashions. Please do come inside. Let me unlock the door for you.
What the hell are you doing in here? Get the fuck out. Maybe it's because my wife has gone mental. No, wait. I think it's because some lunatics are trying to kill us. Other than that, no reason. Well, he's town mayor or sheriff or whatever he calls himself. He calls all the shots. When he says to get the heck indoors and stay put, we do that. We're great. Just peachy. I love sitting in my house with my... Tell Mr. King that sitting here all day isn't going to make us any safer. We need to take action. Good. Now get out.
Radio with your host.
You must be exhausted from all that walking in this horrible heat. Oh, and hungry too. Brayley Ewers is the name. Don't mind my husband, Kenneth. Oh my, I don't know. Mrs. West is... It's so nice outside. The grass looks lovely this time of year. Well, I must speak to my husband about that. We could bring it up at the next Homeowners Association meeting.
Oh, he did? Well, it's about damn time he did something. Come on in,
It's nice to see a friendly new face around here. It's been a long time. The name's Karen Shenzi. Scared out of my mind. I'm glad he's checking on us, but until someone nips the problem in the bud, we may as well stay inside forever. We're scared shitless. Evan King's got everyone so worked up about the family, no one wants to set foot outside. That asshole runs the show. But does he really do anything about our problem? No. All they do is terrorize us. They taunt us to open our doors, throw bottles at our houses, and scream at us. If I knew King had my back, I'd step outside and show them just how I feel about their visits. Sure, go.
Greetings again, sweet America. This is President John Henry Eden, and I'd like to chat if you've got a moment. Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America. The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is... The Enclave is your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your
Look
president,
where you're going.
I am the voice.
What did they tell you? Everyone okay?
Soul of the
The family must have gotten to them in the last attack. Sons of bitches.
I am the voice.
Damn it! If only we had more men, we could stand up to them. I'm sick of them terrorizing this town. Wait a minute. When you searched the West's place, did you find their son Ian's body? This has to be the work of the family. I've caught that weirdo leader of theirs talking to Ian. Look, I know I've asked a lot of you already, but you have to find that...
Enclave is working around
Thanks,
the
kid.
clock
You're all
to
right.
turn this country to greatness. All you need is a little patience. A little
Bite marks on their necks.
Till next time, this
That's
is
the
John
strangest
Henry
thing I've ever heard.
signing off.
The family must have attack dogs with them or something. Oh, this is all I needed right now. What am I going to do? They'll keep coming back until all of us are dead. I think they live somewhere east or northeast of here. Problem is, they always travel in the dark, so I can't see exactly where they go. There's all kinds of places they could be hiding, like Hamilton's Hideaway, the old Moonbeam Cinema, or Northwest Seneca Metro
President
Station.
John Henry Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio.
Next time I see the family, there's gonna be hell to pay.
Old, unreasonable world. And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. Old minds are like old horses. You must exercise them if you wish to keep them in working order. Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on Earth to die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith, in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted: power, wealth, prestige. And it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eden builds a country, he builds it to last. The American way. Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest until we have what we deserve. A place to truly call home. But for now, my America, we must part. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory, well, that takes time. Even for the Enclave. Till next time, this is your president, John Henry Eden, signing on. America. This is your president, John Henry Eden. Let's chat, shall we? I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to. Something that is unquestionably, inescapably American. I am referring, of course, to our great national pastime, baseball. Or so it had been. That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war, each state had its own professional baseball team. Imagine a perfect, cloudless day. The sun is warm and welcoming. And on the horizon, they appear like knights of yore, armed with bats of ash and hickory. Their name, the Capitol Congressmen. Their purpose? To make you, dear America, revel in the joys of sport and sunshine. If only for an afternoon. Now, ask yourself this. What if the Capitol Congressmen could live again? What if they could compete with baseball teams from Pennsylvania or Maryland? Put your faith in John Henry Eaton, great America, and baseball will
You're
live
not
again.
Not here to try and steal my secrets, are you? Good. I was afraid I was going to have to abandon my lab here. That would mean starting all over again. It's not easy trying to make Ultrajet, you know. I suppose you could say that. Ultrajet is almost double the potency of Jet. Perfect for Gould. Only trouble is, it's almost impossible to gather the ingredients. Say, you might be able to help me with that. It takes 3 things to make Ultrajet. 2 of the ingredients I got plenty of. I distill it down to its base contents and add that to the formula, then for every box of sugar bombs you bring me, I'll pay you 15 caps. So, you in? Nope, it's 15 each. You want to do it or what? Good. Now get going. I have a ton of preparation to do. So, what did you bring me? Nice work. The Ultrajet's coming along nicely.
Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eaton, and I was hoping there are those amongst us who would shatter our hope for peace, order, and security. These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they care about is fulfilling their own selfish desires. Let's take a tally of these agitators, shall we? There are, of course, the raiders, those anarchistic ruffians who roam the wastes, preying on any and all, stealing, murdering. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled. Nightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United States Army. These power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, their own personal clubhouse. The Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, even more so being in exile. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? The frighteningly irradiated ghouls of Underworld. And last but not least, the hideously mutated super mutants that have completely overrun the entire downtown DC. Lawlessness, terror, murder. They're all around us. I know. But not for long, sweet America. Not for long. Oh, no. restore peace, order, and prosperity to this great nation. And those who oppose us will be removed forever. We've got a part now, you and I. Don't be sad. The Enclave is working tirelessly to rebuild this great nation, so you don't have to. Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off. This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America. Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. When I was a child, growing up in rural Kentucky, I had the best friend a boy could hope for. My dear old dog, Honey. Oh, the adventures we had. From Knott Creek to Hagenville we roamed, carefree and courageous, irresponsible, and completely inseparable. It was, for a little boy, the perfect existence. So, let me ask you, America, how many of your children can say the same? How many of this nation's youth are truly happy, truly carefree? Well, we both know the answer, don't we? None. America's children live in a terrifying, meaningless existence. There is no happiness. That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great nation are its highest priority. The Enclave will restore every American school, reinstate every youth program.
Whoa, slow down there. This area's off limits to everyone but the family. Where the hell do you think you're...
We will match up the destitute, orphan children of the capital wasteland with qualified, eligible
Oh, the new kid?
adults.
Yeah, Vance said we should be expecting someone soon. You can head on in, but I would speak to Vance first if I was you. You can find him on the mezzanine overlooking the common. Just remember, I got my eyes on you. We all do.
But for now, my America, we must part. Restoring the greatest country in the world to its former glory Well, that takes time. Even till we meet again. This is President Eden signing off.
Well, well. I haven't had a customer in a while. Do I look like a fucking babysitter? I don't know where he is. Even if I did, I wouldn't tell you anyway. That's me. You don't like it? Tough.
You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John
Ian, is that all you've got to say?
President of America.
Sheesh.
President of your heart.
If your caps are good.
Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eden, and I was hoping we could talk. It's time we discuss something rather important. The issue at hand is, well, my presidency. The question has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office. Or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that I must answer, of course. Of course I was elected. Sweet America. Of course. Isn't the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to
Another
discuss the
satisfied
details of the
customer.
election.
This place is my place of business. If you want to buy something, then buy. If you want...
I am your president. Because the appropriate people of this great nation decided I should be. I am your...
I don't think we've been properly introduced. I'm Holly, Vance's wife.
When the time comes, when...
I'm afraid Vance has him in isolation, and there's no way I'm going to override Vance's orders. He's a good kid. I think Vance will set him along the correct path.
carry our collective values
You just don't get...
into the future.
It-
Democracy, dear America. Democracy, now and forever. So remember, America. The Enclave is working around the clock to return this country to greatness. All you need is a little patience, a little faith. Until we meet again, this is President Eden signing off.
Welcome to our home. My people call me Vance. I lead this group of weary travelers and outcasts. And to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit? What you see before you is the last bastion of hope. It is a sanctuary for the oppressed and a beacon of faith. What does it mean? Allow me to... I led my flock beneath the sun-baked sands of the wasteland to keep them safe and teach them my ways. Men of science would call us cannibals, eaters of human flesh. Society labels us as monsters, demons, and the unclean. I am afraid that the knowledge required to appreciate our true nature is far above your... Ah, your words illustrate why the hardships persist for my people. Reforming implies something. I think of my teachings as more of an improvement, a way to transcend our cannibalistic nature.
Straight to your heart. Courage and perseverance.
Your open-mindedness is very rare for a human.
Which difficulties
I find that fascinating. Allow me to bolster your insight with a lesson in objectivity. I say we are no longer cannibal, only consuming the blood of our prey. What would that make us in your eyes? Then that is a mystery. In ceremony, each member of the family must speak one of the laws. Perhaps from these laws you can discover what we are.
Hey there, cutie.
You new
How's
here
it?
too? I don't think I've met you yet. The name's... I don't have any authority here. Justin's been trying to talk to Ian, make him feel... right. Guess I'll see you around.
Hang in.
Okay, I guess. The new guy's taking up most of my time, but I think he'll come around.
Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America. The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy.
I was wondering if
as
you
your
speak.
president.
I thought I knew everyone in the family, but I don't recognize you. My name's Justin. I'm pretty new here myself.
That is to say, I have
Ian,
the voice,
what do you want from him?
heart, and soul of America.
It's outsiders' perspectives that drove him here in the first place.
Can we
Sorry.
hope to reach our full potential, the way we were before
Surpri-
the war.
He belongs with us here. He's one of us.
Powerful. One Enclave.
Well, Vance makes each of us remember a rule. And when we all gather in the common area. So, my law is the fourth one.
You and I.
Seek not the sun's light. Embrace only the shadows.
Is working tirelessly to rebuild this great nation. So you
No,
don't have
just that Vance said he isn't to be disturbed.
This is President Eden signing off.
How do you know that? If you've spoken to him like I have, I think you can see he's truly one of us. Ian confides in me. We share a special bond. I might be the only friend in the world he's got.
We caused.
It's about
Of
time.
course.
Carl's gonna get us
I
in
think
trouble
you
with
need
this
to ease
race.
up with your...
Well, I'm surprised you don't. When we all gather in the common area, Vance gives his speeches, and then we each have a... Mine is, "Bear not the child, welcome only the exile. This is our fate." Vance has him in meditation right now. No one's supposed to be...
And now
Poor
one of
kid.
my
He looks like he could use another friend.
From the mouth of your president, John Henry.
Well, that is sweet, but Vance would kick my rather gorgeous ass right out.
Till you know there is no hook
Nope.
beneath.
Like I told you, Vance has him in meditation right now.
Learns to calm down.
You wish to speak to me again? Indeed. Tell me what you've learned from the laws. What do you think we are? Do you think I believe I can turn into a bat and fly away? Of course not. Do I cast my image in a mirror? Absolutely. Now, ask me if I believe these individuals from every corner of the wasteland need me to give them a sense of purpose and identity. I have shown these people the ways of the vampire. I've provided them shelter, organization, and a sense of belonging. Yes, in a way I am brainwashing them. I am eliminating their fears, their inhibitions, and their shame. I have reined in their cravings and taught them to eat not of the flesh, but to drink of the blood. Most importantly, they have a family, A place where their quirks are tolerated and understood. Ah, yes, my newest charge. What would you want with him? Then a part of his human family still remains? Even more of a reason he needs to remain in isolation. Ian is at a critical moment in his life right now. After all that occurred in Arafu, he is scared and confused. It would be ill-advised for me to allow you to speak to him while he decides what he wants to do. Ian's hunger for flesh overwhelmed him. It drove him to kill his parents. Because of my intervention that night, he stopped just short of being lost forever to his cravings for flesh. I am telling you, he will no longer be labeled as such. He has become one of us, a member of the family. The hunger that drives us must be kept in check. It is one of the most difficult things to teach. Ian lost control because no one was around to guide him. His own family was alien to him.
That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic...
Your words impress me, human. Perhaps I misjudged you when we first met. If you wish to speak to Ian, you are free to do so. Here is the code to the area in which he is meditating.
Welcoming.
Down a little bit.
And on the horizon, they appear like knights of yore, armed with bats of ash and hickory. Their name, the Capitol Congressmen.
What's
Their
up?
purpose? To make you, dear America, revel in the joys of sport and sunshine. If only for an afternoon. Now, ask yourself this. What if the Capitol Congressmen could live again? What if they could compete with baseball teams from Pennsylvania or Maryland? Put your faith in John Henry Eden, great America, and baseball will live again. Comfort, recreation, healthy competition, all will live again. This country will live again. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell.
What do you want?
For there is much work to be done.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I'm sure Evan King is pretty pissed right about now. I bet he has the entire town out looking for me. He's worse than my parents. Home? I don't have a home anymore. I made sure of that, didn't I? Then you must think I'm some kind of a monster. There's something inside me, something completely messed up. I'm a mutant, a fucking freak. The only person I was ever able to talk to was my sister Lucy, and she's gone. No one gives a shit about me except Vance and the family. Can't you understand that? No, I'm sorry. She really misses being home, and she's asked about me and here a lot. I think I had it all wrong. I shouldn't have come here. I bet Lucy is feeling just as bad as me. Please, tell Vance I've made my decision. I'm going home to Arfu. I hope to see you there as well. I'm just gonna gather my stuff together and say my goodbyes, then I'll head on back.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president,
Nice to
John
see you
Henry
again.
Eden, straight to your heart. I have never advocated war except as a means of peace.
Oh, hey there.
Hey,
Hello again.
You got the cash?
Hey
I
there,
got the
how's it
job.
going?
I trust your talk with young Ian went well. I am quite interested in learning the results of your discussion. Did he come to a decision?
This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice.
As long as you maintain this level of... Many years ago, I survived by drinking from fresh blood packs I recovered from hospital ruins. The problem with your idea is that these blood packs are scarce. What do you propose? Agreed. Please, take this proposal to Arafu. I thank you for showing me that your kind can be trusted after all. It is a lesson I will not now. What of young Ian? Tell me his It saddens me to lose one of my flock, but I believe everyone has to follow their own path. All I was attempting to do was guide him. Now it seems that responsibility has fallen upon you. I hope you will be more successful. Please, I want you to take this. Consider it as an apology to you for all the hardships you had. Goodbye, human. Our time together has been rather educational.
Okay, I guess. The new guy's taking up most of my time, but I think he'll come around. He's been through some serious shit.
Hey, with Vance teaching me personally, I'm bound to figure it all out soon enough. I wouldn't worry.
See you later.
Remember you. Just remember, I got my eyes on.
Yes, that's locked, and yes, I can see you eyeing it.
There she is, the heroine of the day. I know. I talked to Ian, and he told me everything you did. I don't know how you did it, but goddamn am I glad you walked up that ramp and let... Thanks again, kid. Consider yourself welcome back here any time you're in this part of the wastes. Interesting. It seems they wish to enter into some kind of agreement. I guess it's better than pointing my gun down that ramp all day and hiding inside at night. Let Vance know he's got a deal. We'll do it. I'll speak to the others. I'm sure they'll agree with me. I've been saving up stuff for emergencies, in case things with Arafu got tremendously bad. You're welcome to some of it if you like. Sorry. Come on back soon. I may have some stuff for you.
Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eaton, and I was hoping we could talk. When I was a child, growing up in rural Kentucky, I had the best friend a boy could hope for, my dear old dog, Honey. Oh, the adventures we had. From Knott Creek to Hogganville we roamed, carefree and courageous, irresponsible, and completely inseparable. Was, for a little boy, perfect existence.
Dead!
So, let me ask you, America, how many of your children can say the same? How many of this nation's youth are truly happy, truly carefree? Well, we both know the answer, don't we? None. America's children live in a terrifying, meaningless existence. There is no peace. That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great nation are its highest priority. The Enclave will restore every American school, reinstate every youth program, and offer counseling and financial assistance to any family in need. We will match up the destitute. This is a high priority.
To anyone who can hear me, my name is Werner. I come from a settlement.
We will...
my. I wasn't expecting any visitor. My. You certainly do look a little bit worn out from your travels. Oh, just look at my terrible manners. I'm Agatha. Now, what brings you all the way out here? Honestly, there's nothing much out here. Looking for sand? Rocks? We have plenty of that. You're welcome to look around this area, of course. Don't let me dissuade you. My husband built this place way out here for a reason. Well, that's kind of... Yes, he's gone. After he built this place, we spent many happy years together. We decided to cut off contact with the outside world and just depend on each other. Old? Yes. I can still hold my own if I have to. My husband made me learn a thing or two about how to defend myself. Besides, I have a caravan come through here about once a week to trade. Besides shelter, well, I offer something in the way of entertainment. I play songs on my homemade violin and people trade. If not in person, I use my husband's old radio set. The men in the caravan say it keeps their morale up on lonely nights in the wasteland. Yes, my husband was very proud of the setup. He tinkered with that thing for years to get... I've tried to use it to get whatever I need, but I've never gotten a reply. You're very blunt. Not always a good trait, but sometimes it is the best way to get things. My trading depends on my violin. Without it, I have nothing to play. No way to make music. If you can bring me a violin, a better one... Yes, very sad, isn't it? Sad to think that no more musical instruments will ever be made the old way ever again. Well, fortunately, I know where perhaps the last real violin in the world exists. If you give me your word that you will recover it... Oh, I don't think I've been this... I have some information that may help you. At least a place to... It all starts with my great-great-grandmother back in 2077 before the bombs fell. I'm sorry. I know I tend to ramble. If you insist, I'll get right to the heart of the matter then. I'm looking for a particular violin, not just any. The violin you're looking for is called the Swa Stradivarius. It's located in Vault 92, where my great-great-grandmother once lived. That's the catch. I have no idea where it is. I'd suggest making your way to Vault Tech headquarters in the D.C. ruins. That would be a good place to begin. Good luck! Watch yourself out there.
more!
those hot little potatoes. Or whatever. You know what I mean. My very own landmine. Oh, just what I've always wanted. Well, always since I sent you out on this anyway. Now, tell me all about it. What was it like going through there? What's it like disarming a landmine? Lots of places are nowadays. Good work staying alive in tough conditions. It'll be a great example for the book. I know you may not want to see any more explosives for a while, but obviously you know your way around them. Have a couple rainy day toys of mine. And looking at this landmine, it gives me an idea. It's a terrible device that does terrible things, of course. But it's easy to make your own, too. Yes, that's what I need your help on. I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a live example. Not for long, anyway. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning so I can study its effects. Oh, not a deadly dose, of course. I can fix you up before that. Oh, but nothing beats a real-world example. And I have a new rad treatment I was just itching to try out on a live subject. But I guess you're right, and at least it keeps you safe and sound for later testing. Here's some spare chems for your help. Yup, you've done a great job. I just need to add in the section on how to cook rat, and this chapter's done. Here, for your services, I've saved up quite a few stim packs. Of course, you may need them. We still got 2 more chapters to go. The second chapter is going to be a bit trickier, I think. It'll cover how to handle creatures out there, for better or worse. For example, repelling mole rats, learning about mirelurks, and when all else fails, how to handle being injured. So let's buckle down and get to work on this chapter. What's first? Mole rats can burrow into almost anything and cause a lot of trouble. So I figured I'd make a chemical repellent stick for people to shoo them off. But I need it to be tested before I put the recipe to paper in the guide. So I need you to find some mole rats and test it out a bit. It'll be easy. One tap with the applicator and it overwhelms their senses with a sort of feel-bad sense. You could test it out on just a few mole ratties, but for real testing, try it on 10 or more. There should be plenty in the tepid sewers downtown. Good hunting! Try not to die!
Well, hot damn! Someone new. Name's Billy Creel. You call me Billy, all right? I know Megaton looks more... Take me and Maggie, for instance. We make do just fine. I trade the stuff I scavenge... Oh, sorry. I guess I got ahead of myself, huh? Maggie's 9. Sweetest little girl you'd ever care to meet. I ain't never had a daughter, but if I did, I'd want her to be Maggie. I took her in when her parents got killed by raiders. That was 2 years ago. It was a pretty bad scene. Small settlement up north. I'd stopped in to trade some salvage, and the whole place had been... I found Maggie hiding under a bed, in the same room where her parents had been butchered. All I know is that I spent too much time out there. Me? I deal with the caravan suppliers. I used to ride with those guys, so they cut me some good deals. Helps keep the town supplied. But more importantly, I take care of Maggie. People have been saying that there's something wrong with the water purifier. But old Walter's been... I'm not worried. No reason he'd pick...
There shall be no tears, no sorrows, no suffering. Orin? In the division, we shall see our release from the pain and hardships of this world.
Always good to see a new face. Well, goddamn. Sure thing, Luke. Come back anytime. Hey, I'm not much of a mudslinger.
Your suffering shall exist no longer.